guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this thrilling Thursday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Another rainy, dreary day. I did get out on the bike. It was warm enough, though. It was about 43, which is a little on the cold side. But I did get out before it started raining this morning on the bike. So I have 35 on the bike in. Didn't touch the kettlebell yet. Haven't played a note. But back to the basics. Remember the 3 rules. Relax the corners. We already talked about that. Proper tongue placement. We already talked about that. Little air. No air. Okay? Let's see what we got, and we'll take it from there. Now, I'm going to be farther away from you, but I want you to pay attention how little air I take in. I barely sniff. Okay? Effortless. D's above double C, knocking the walls down, and barely using any air. Anyway, hellacious, effortless, no air, D's above double C, and come down, barbed wire, upper octaves, lower octaves, legato, staccato, all done with the tongue. Not a mark anywhere. All right? No air. Now, guys, I can't begin to... Now, what happens is this. For the most part, I never use any air. When I start playing a little bit, I don't know if you've noticed, I just ignore breath marks. I just go through 2-3 breath marks at a time. Every once in a while, when I get down and I'm trying to finish a phrase, and I get low on air, all of a sudden you'll hear, oh, yeah, I'll gasp a little bit. Okay, but generally speaking, there is no air. Now, a little sniff through the nose, listen to the power. Make more sound with my hand than many trumpet players do with their trumpet. It doesn't project, obviously, but you get the idea. Guys, there's no air. Now, it comes down to one thing. One simple concept. Forget trumpet for a minute. Let's just say a windmill. Wind power driven windmills. Okay? Is it easier for that windmill to control now? Listen to me. Control a tornado? A hurricane? Or is it easier to control a little sliver of air? Guys, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Now, I put my guy Stan Mark on the thumbnail for every single one of these overblowing things. Because, guys, listen to me. Listen, I've said every single time I do one with no air, it can be done by overblowing. It absolutely can. And the fact of the matter is, when we first started with Jerry, we were absolutely overblowing. Let the air do the work. Let the air give the lips the nourishment they need. We were absolutely overblowing. Now, as Jerry got older, he realized he could not keep up with this strenuous physical activity that he was doing. Me, I feel like I can do that forever, but it is not. We'll get to that in a second. But the last 25 years of his life, every single thing he did, every single tweak he made, every single thing he did was in an effort to make it easier. To make it easier. And the first thing he did was cut back on the air. Cut back the air even more. Little air. He literally said, Ralph, try it, no air. Now, that's impossible. But that he was exaggerating to prove a point. Guys, a little sliver of air or a hurricane. Now, there's no air there at all. Now, the amazing thing is, guys, the amazing thing, as I alluded to earlier, you don't need a lot of air to do these long phrases. If you're compressing it, it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing how far that little sniff of air can go for the length of a phrase. Okay, much farther than you're ever really going to have to play. I can't think of a orchestral excerpt, any of the Broadway shows I did, any of the maybe a couple of the cornet solos in the opera repertoire, which I did North Carolina Opera and all that sort of thing. I can't think of one that really taxes the air from one phrase to the next, the beginning of the phrase to the next breath mark. It just doesn't. Maynard had plenty of time to breathe. Plenty of time to breathe. And we're going to talk about him tomorrow. He's the culprit, man. He's the culprit, big time. And I found some evidence of it. Okay, but I digress. That's tomorrow. But guys, listen. No air and relax the corners are the easiest things to do. The knack is the tongue placement. There's no question about it. That can be some of the trickiest thing to do. And tricky. You notice I said it's a knack. It is not building up muscles. All the strength you need to play quadruple C's is already in your tongue. Unless you have some physical deformity, you have all the strength you need in the tongue to play enormous double C's. And the fact of the matter is, the more you relax it, the better it is. Okay? You've got the strength. I don't talk about, well, I do strength, flexibility, and endurance. But guys, that's a strength of tone, not strength of physical muscles. That is what sets us apart. There is very, very few systems, or players for that matter, that can play to all the extremes of the trumpet. Okay? One trumpet to another. One SB. One style or another. Guys, it's all controlled here. Pop on the notes, legato on the notes. Each legato pops. I'm going to do another video on that too. But guys, don't overblow. Get my book. If you have questions, email me at the email at the end of this video, or get my book. $10, guys. It's all there. It is all there. True Power to the Max. And the email at the end of my videos is also my PayPal info. Just type in RASALAMONE, your credit card, your debit card, your whatever. You'll have it today. Year of the double high C, man. Join me. Join me. You hear? D's just 3-octave, killing it. Flexibility, power, range. The greatest system ever devised for trumpet. Eat and drink fruits and vegetables. Live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.